Hey, welcome to another episode of GeekOutdoors.com. So if you spend any time on YouTube, then you probably heard of this little channel called Mr. Beast, which currently has 85 million subscribers, and he gets literally millions upon millions of views per video, which is definitely a far cry from my channel, which gets maybe 100 views per video that I upload. So this is absolutely insane, and it's in a whole nother universe compared to my channel. However, even though Mr. Beast gets insane amounts of views, his channel doesn't get the most views, as crazy as that might sound. And actually, Mr. Beast's channel isn't even in the top 5 most viewed channels, nor is he even in the top 10. So just kind of like take that into consideration. His channel with 85 million subscribers and millions upon millions of views is not even in the top 10 most viewed YouTube channels on a weekly basis. So in this case, which are the other channels that gets more views than Mr. Beast? Well, we're going to go ahead and take a look at that. So if we head to this website called TubeFilter, which is focused on YouTube content creators, and this website has been around since 2007, one of the things that they do is they show the top 50 most viewed US YouTube channels every week, or in this case, for this week of. So here we have the top 50 most viewed YouTube channels in the week of 12/12/2021. So this is really eye-opening. So I'm going to go down here, and before I show you all the rankings, let me see where Mr. Beast is. So here are the top 10. Mr. Beast is nowhere to be found. And where is Mr. Beast? He's right here, number 18. And so for this week, he had 141,588,975 views. It's absolutely ridiculous. But what's even more ridiculous and absolutely mind-boggling is that he's number 18. All these other channels got more views in that week than his channel did. So I'm not going to go over all these channels, but which one is number one? So the number one most viewed YouTube channel for this week is Like Nastia. She had 712,344,837 views. Whoa, holy crap. That is, well, I can't even put into words how many views that is. And if you look at all these other channels, it's just so crushing how many views that they get. And the thing is, if you want to know what type of content gets the most views, well, it's kids channels. And these are dominated by mostly kids channels. And we do have other channels here that aren't kids channels, but they are the exception and not the rule. And so basically, if you're able to create a really successful kids channel, then boy, you're going to get absolutely insane amounts of views. And so let's go ahead and check out this channel. So Like Nastia has 83 million subscribers, which is actually 2 million less than Mr. Beast's 85 million subs. But if you look at the number of views, they're pretty insane, with each video normally getting more than 1 million views. So this one was just released a day ago, had 3.2 million views. And Mr. Beast still gets a lot of views as well, actually more per video. However, cumulatively, children's channels like this one is going to get more views overall. And as I showed you a little bit earlier, 712 million is a lot more than 141 million. So that kind of shows you the actual context and span of views that we're showing here. And this is really, really incredible. And this really makes sense because if you are the type of person who has kids, or you're around, younger kids who are just constantly, tapping on videos and just having in the background, or their parents have it running in the background, well, that makes sense. But at the same time, if you are the type of person who have a children's channel and you're able to run this as a business, well, you could be very, very successful. This is extremely lucrative. And a few years ago, the top YouTube channel, top earner, was actually Ryan Toys, if I remember correctly. And that was, I think, in like 2019 or 2020, where Ryan's World, or it's now been rebranded as Ryan's World, he earned over $20 million that year. And I don't think that includes everything, that's probably mostly YouTube, what they were showing, but including all his brand deals and everything else, is probably even higher. So, yeah, absolutely insane. It's crazy. And this is something that I think any of us, even to get just 0.001% of their views and the earnings that they have, would be simply mind blowing. And I don't even see Ryan's. There it is. Ryan's Worlds. He had 94 million views, but yet, wow, I really can't believe how many views these channels, which I've never seen before. Obviously, these are kids' channels, but it's absolutely insane to think that Mr. Beast is not even in the top 10. So if you actually had any thoughts on this or any other channels that you've seen with insane views, be sure to leave that in the comments area below. And if you did want to see more of my YouTube tutorials and tips or even thoughts, I do have an entire playlist. I'll leave that in the description area below. So as always, if you did get value out of these videos, be sure to share, like, and subscribe. For serious YouTubers, check out TubeBuddy, the premier tool news at geekoutdoors.com. Get more done today by checking out the affiliate link in the description area below.